What's up, y'all? We are loaded up day before Thanksgiving right now. Good Wednesday, right? Sure. And we are heading to California to go to the Dumont sand dunes for this whole weekend. We're going to be there till Sunday, 5 days or so. Be out at the dunes with the fam, cruising around, putt-putting, and having a blast. So tag along with us. All right, well, we just skipped on past like 3.5 hours of driving or something like that. We are getting close. Dunes are out over here. Today is my Maja's birthday. So Jen is creating a sign. We caught up to them up in front of us here, and we're gonna pull up alongside them at one of these passing zones when there's no cars coming the other way. Pull up alongside them, and Jen's gonna flash them.
Oh my god.
No, she's gonna flash the sign for them. Gosh, people, get your mind out of the gutters.
Oh, I did.
There it is.
Happy birthday, Mom.
There it is. Now we're gonna pull up alongside her and flash her.
This paper is Arizona real estate ad. You can't see the letters, the words. If you throw a 5-star Colorado map behind it, you can read it. I know, I'm a genius. Don't worry, I have 2 degrees, people. Not in art, clearly.
Go time. Let's see what she thinks. Go.
She gives a thumbs up.
So this area right over here, you can see these campers. These are called the baby dunes. So it's like outside of the main Dumont area. You can camp right here. And then you have these tiny little whoopee dunes right over here. And then it's like a 20-minute ride on the toys over to the main dunes, the big dunes, which are on the other side of this mountain. Alright, Jen's just got her first peek of the dunes over here. And
Holy sand buckets.
pretty cool. I'm ready to be here too.
Do you remember being here, Jess?
Oh yeah.
You run around the sand? I bet she loves it.
It's gonna be hard this time because there's gonna be 1 million people here. Thanksgiving is one of the biggest weekends of the year out here at the dunes, at the Dumont dunes. The last couple of years when we've come on off weekends when there's hardly anybody here. So, gotta keep an eye on you.
I thought he was talking about me.
Well, it's about 9 o'clock now. We've been out to the dunes for a little while, got everything set up. Went on our first ride. Jen had her first experience in the sand car.
It was awesome. I'm tired.
Yeah.
My eyes hurt. I got a lot of dirt and sand in them.
Aww. And then we did my mother's birthday dinner and just did like our singing and all that jazz. Sorry I didn't bring you guys along. I had a little bit of an experience today, which kind of sucked. So first ride of the whole trip, took the Banshee, one of the quads, out on this ride with a bunch of people, and I had a pretty bad little hiccup here, and this wrist ended up taking the brunt of a pretty bad little stumble. Starting to get some dexterity back now. I ended up cutting that ride early. I ended up leaving, man, probably a quarter of the way through that ride. Made it back into camp, putted back into camp with my hand up and around my shoulder here, grabbed the clutch with my other hand, and my mom saw that through the window in here, and she freaked out a little bit. Just been icing it. I took some ibuprofen and starting to get some dexterity back. I don't know if I'll be able to ride tomorrow. Hoping that I wake up and everything is just dandy. Off to a good start. We are getting ready to kind of just wind down. We had an early morning going shooting. We're gonna wind down, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. We are Just getting ready to go on a ride here. Last night, my hand really started hurting throughout the night. Not moving it and stretching it all day yesterday. Against my mother's suggestions, I was stretching my hand all day yesterday after the injury, and it was getting a lot better, feeling a lot better, and then all night not moving it. Bad news bears. Woke up this morning, it was stiff as all get out. Motion's coming back. It's feeling a little bit better, getting a little bit of grip going on. We're gonna get ready to go on a ride here. I'm gonna jump in the car with Jen and I in the back, cruise around the dunes with a big ride. I'm gonna take you guys along on this ride. So this is Jen's second time riding out on the dunes in the car. It'll be my first time in the car this trip, so it's gonna be a good time. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully nobody dies or gets a sprained wrist or anything. Getting loaded up here. Jen's trying to figure out her seatbelt situation.
Sorry, I didn't loosen it before I got out.
Ready?
Woo! Almost.
So this is your typical Dumont camp. Just a big circle of motorhomes out here, chilling out. I'm sorry I look like a bandito. All right. Battle of the Banshees. Caden and one of our friends. Come on, Caden.
Wait, Caden got beat?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So many machines. So this is Competition Hill. Been hanging out here for a little while. Time to go back to camp and start going on Thanksgiving dinner prep. Look at this bracelet. I mean, it's tight. Dilemma here is that this bracelet's been on for like 11 years. I think I have to. This is getting to the point where my skin is folding over. The bracelet. Not at all what I want to be doing. Out here, see how fast we can get going.
Yeah.
crazy. This thing just handles things that any other car you would flip. So your body still is like, ah! Yeah. And then it's like, okay, no big deal. I'm a simple man, don't want a complication. Complication. It's not a jump.
Just a little one.
I'm kind of nervous.
Goodness, that honey ham looks so good. So ice the wrist. It's feeling okay. Getting there. Oh. Peeps are getting ready for a ride.
It's loud out here.
They're gonna go out for like a half hour and then it's gonna be eat time. So first of all, check out this sunset. Gorgeous out here. So just got our food, going over and sitting down. Forgot to get my camera, so I decided to take up the drone for a second so you could get a lay of this Thanksgiving table. It's crazy. So check out this little bit of footage that I caught just now, and then we'll head over here. You happy now?
You said most of the wine we drink now is
Yeah. Look at that table.
Wait. No, for you.
Did you eat all that?
You out of my store.
Lane always.
And she's got 6 desserts laid out on this plate here.
I got some to share.
Yeah.
Some nice.
About that.
No,
don't.
I'm still working on mine. I'm super full. We have the coolest table because we got these little candles. If you look down this end of the table or this end of the table, no lights. We have lights because we're cooler than everybody else. Just throwing that out. What do you got?
I got apple pie.
Apple
That Aunt Wendy snagged for me because it was going fast.
Someone have to carry me from here to park camp.
Jen,
What?
what'd you think?
So good. Jasper, where's your dad? Where's your daddy? Huh? Where is he? We literally ate like 15 minutes ago. Turkey coma.
Time for Jasmine's Thanksgiving. Okay. Good girl. Jazz, what'd you do? Did you eat all of that? Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, kid. We're gonna take the drone up. Right now we got all the camps are all lit up with all their decorations and whip lights and all their craziness. So let's see it from the sky. I just took a putt-putt in the car with 5 of us and a dog. We're over at Vendor's Row, so just a place where people could go shopping for some Dumont swag and apparel and fun stuff. Ever seen one of these before?
No.
It's called a glass car. It's an entire Volkswagen Beetle except for the body. They put a fiberglass body onto a Volkswagen Beetle frame. 8,150 acres pure sand. Thanksgiving 2017. Success?
I bought me a shirt. Not only does it say sand dunes, it says Thanksgiving. Jasmine's over there. Is she gonna run?
What's up, babe?
Woo!
Alright, second to last day out here at the dunes. We're actually leaving tomorrow morning, so this is like the last full day out at the dunes. Probably the last day for a lot of riding. So Jen was putting around on the quad last night, getting used to the shift in action and all that stuff. Today we're gonna see if we can get her out on the dunes. So I've got her rigged with the GoPro. We're running low on SD card space on here, so we'll see how far we get. So I'm gonna lead her in the car because she wants me in front, but then my brother Caden is gonna be on the black bike, on the Banshee, so that she can see on this bike. Jen will be riding this bike. That way she can see how the quad handles on different things, and she can try out different stuff. So this is the straights where we were sand dragging yesterday. Got up to 94, 97, 98, somewhere in there, I don't know, in the car. And Jen wants to go fast.
I want to go fast.
So there she is. The girl returned. What'd you think?
That was fun. Hurt your thumb really bad. I'm not used to that. It's like, ah!
Alright, what's going on, babe?
We're gonna learn how to ride the Banshee.
The Banshee.
Yeah.
The big blue Banshee.
Hopefully not flip myself.
There she is. There's the beauty. So same thing as the other one, right?
Yeah.
Except for that this one has a power band. When you hit it, you will feel it.
Okay.
Goes back and forth right here, okay? And hit that power band. Sure. Hit that power band and get a feel for it. One baby backwards kick and it'll fire up. There she is. You're gonna do great. She has yet to hit the power band. You haven't hit the power band yet. Hit it. You need to feel where it is. If you get into third gear and then you get up into it and you hit it, the bike will leave you. Hit it. She's in the low end of the power band now. People get on these two-stroke bikes and they don't quite get what a power band is. Did you find it?
Yeah. First and second.
Feels good, right?
Yeah, it's not that scary.
It's buttery when you're in it.
Yeah.
Alright, now I think Jen's a happy camper. She has found the power band on that quad. That's such a fun quad to ride. I wish that I could ride it. I took it that first ride, that first day, Wednesday. Took it out for 45 minutes on a ride, half hour, something like that. Jacked the wrist up. Been jacked ever since. But I think she's happy now. Jen's gonna try this thing out on the dunes. I'm gonna try this orange thing out. So I just took this beast out. Talk about a fun ride. So this is the YXZ, Yamaha YXZ, and it's got these paddle shifters on it. So no clutch, just the paddle shifters. And boy, that thing was a blast. I was really surprised at how well the suspension takes up all the bumps. Grateful to have friends at the dunes that let me do cool things with the toys. And Jen, this beast of a vixen, just rode this thing. How did that feel?
So much more fun. It like can handle anything that you send it.
Yeah.
Just go. I just trusted it. I was just like and just like going for it.
It's a fun thing. And here we are Sunday morning and dunes are already clearing out. Aunt and Uncle's motorhome was here. Other motorhome was behind that. Other motorhome was behind that. Our trailer was here. Where'd everybody go?
Where do we go, Mom?
We woke up Sunday morning to a deserted desert. Anyway, we're getting geared up right now. Loading everything. Getting ready to head back home, which is gonna be good. Get home early enough. Just kind of chill out, relax the hand. Tomorrow, I'm going to the doctor. So wish me luck on that. Hopefully it's good news. On the highway again. Just hopped on the highway after Jasmine's little potty break. Huh, Jazz? Was it good? Anyway, on the road back to St. George now. So sad to be leaving the dunes, to be gone, but tons of fun. Can't wait until next time. But for now, heading back to the St. George. Alright guys, back from the sand dunes, back home now. We actually got home night before last, but I couldn't bring myself to come on here yesterday and talk to you guys because I was kind of just frustrated a little bit and you know, feeling yeah, I don't know, feeling a little bit lost and confused about what the next little while looks like. Went to the doctor yesterday morning, and turns out I have 2 fractures in my wrist. One of them is no big deal. It's kind of a normal thing, and there's not much that they would do for it. But the second is it's a lengthy treatment process. So right now I am in a full arm splint thing, trying to keep the arm from being able to bend more than, you know, a 90-degree angle, locking the thumb and everything. So it's kind of frustrating right here. And then in a week, we find out if that second fracture is as bad as the doc thinks that it is. If it is that bad, then I'm going to be in a cast for the next at least 12 weeks. And the first 4 to 6 weeks of that are going to be, you know, full arm, 90-degree angle, full arm cast, like halfway up the arm, halfway up the bicep. So, kind of frustrating. As you guys know, shooting is a big part of my life. And just thinking about not shooting for the next 3 months is pretty frustrating, to say the least. So anyway, we're back from the dunes. I'm getting taken care of, getting things figured out, you know, making sure that I'm doing what the doctor tells me. And yeah, we'll see. We'll take this one step at a time. So for right now, I'm in this splint for a week. And then we'll see what happens from there. Thanks, guys, for tagging along on this journey. Hope that you guys are having an awesome day. Hopefully your Thanksgiving was great. My Thanksgiving trip, it was awesome. You know, I mean, this happened, which is a mishap, but the Thanksgiving trip overall was a great success. I loved it. Tons of family, tons of fun with family, and Jen loved the dunes. That was her first trip out there. So, you know, all in all, I really enjoyed the trip. Anyway, hopefully you guys are having an awesome one. Until next time, take care of yourselves, everybody. Make it a great day. Peace out. Kind of awkward.